Peace, power, and prosperity. Rob Blackstorm, reporting live from Bronx, New York. Well, not live, but whenever you're watching this. What I wanted to talk about today is I want to talk about the fact that there are a lot of people out here who are spiritual, mystical, prophets and prophetess, miracle workers, high level magicians, right? And there are a lot of people out here who are trying to convince people that you have the opportunity to live an easy, carefree, problem free, no issues. Everything's going to be just peachy, love, and light. And I'm here to tell you that that is false. Whether rich or poor, light skin or dark skin, black or white, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Asian, you are going to suffer pain in life. This is a fact. This is not fiction. You do not need belief or faith for this. All you need to do is go back and reflect on your own lifetime and the timelines, and you will see that you have suffered pain in this life. Pain is unavoidable on your journey in mysticism, on your journey in metaphysics, on your journey in revolutionizing yourself and your lifestyle, on your journey of manifesting things that you want in this life. In order to, and I'm just leaving the gym, so I'm just reflecting on myself this morning. And I woke up around 4 o'clock, did some watching of TV, played a little 2K, and I was gonna relax and go back to bed, right? And I said, man, let me go to the gym. But there was a battle, right? To lay back in the bed, watch some more TV. And this is an eternal battle, right? To lay back in the bed, watch some more TV, or to get up and go to the gym. And what I realized was I didn't want to go to the gym because I wanted to avoid the pain of getting up and getting out, getting dressed, right? However lightweight pain that really is, it's easier than just me going back in the bed and going on the covers and watching TV for another 2 hours, or watching a movie or finding something on Netflix, right? I gotta work out, I gotta push weights, I gotta travel, right? The gym is a short walk for me. I'm walking back now, but it still cost me time and effort in order to be able to, still cost me time and effort in order to be able to come to the gym, right? When you are going through this process, the reason the consistency of mental programming, you waking up, telling yourself what type of day you're going to have, you visualizing what type of day you want, and you telling yourself a story that resonates with the future that you want to see and the goal that you have, how it could make it better for yourself, how it could make it better for others, right? And also your reward, right? Because the path of pain, right, is something that one must embrace on this journey. This journey of magic and mysticism, this journey of studying esoteric works and applying them to your life is something that is not something that is, it's popular in idea and in speech, but not popular in action. There's many people that are on this internet that are talking and speaking, but when it comes to lifestyle, that's not the lifestyle that they're really living. The lifestyle that they're really living is escapism. Drugs, drinking, work, Netflix, decoding, watching a billion YouTube videos, right? When it comes to actual implementation, because the goal, as I say on this channel, is not to become like, yes, we use tools, right? Candles, pentacles, right? Protection, right? Clean ourselves with selenite wands, and we wear black tourmaline or black onyx or some sort of black stone to protect ourselves from outside energies, right? Not people, but outside energies, because we're looking at them as energies, right? People that want to bring us pain, people that want to disturb our flow, right? And we have the ability through wearing certain crystals and gems to do these things, right? To cleanse ourselves, lighting sage, lighting, different herbs and candles and things like that, lighting certain incense. We have the ability to conjure a lot of forces, natural forces, forces in nature, right? To work on our behalf. But there is no progress without struggle. There is no reward without pain. There is no muscle if I don't lift weights. There is no heart health if I don't walk home and I decide to take the bus. Y'all probably saw me walk now past at least 4 bus stops. I could have easily taken the bus. But why am I avoiding the pain and the struggle that it takes for me to walk when I know I'm a man of a certain age? By doing this, I'm conquering an aspect of my own laziness, of me being slovenly or niggardly, right? And I'm doing something that is beneficial to my heart, beneficial to my mind, the amount of endorphins that you get from moving and working out and feeling healthy, how it affects mood, right? And things of this nature. But if you want to avoid the difficulty, then you're going to be with the masses. You're going to be heavily influenced by the news. You're going to be heavily influenced by other people's opinions. When someone says that they have a bad day, that's going to make you think that you have a bad day, because you have not programmed yourself for success. You are not tuning your body for success. You are not taking optimum care of yourself, because all you're seeking is to avoid pain, is to avoid struggle. And that's what the body's designed to do. Your brain is designed to make you want to avoid any type of hardship, or make you want to avoid any type of struggle. The body is designed to protect itself. It's designed to keep you locked in the comfort zone. The body is not really about growth, because the body is made up of animal. It's a mammal. It's made up of animal flesh. So the animal in you, right? You don't see what they say, zebra never changes the stripes, something like that, right? I guess that's the saying goes, right? A dog's gonna be a dog, a cat's gonna be a cat, a cow's gonna be a cow. They're never gonna evolve past that, right? Maybe millions and millions of years, environmental changes and things like that. But the premise is, if you buy a dog and bring him into your house, they're gonna behave like a dog. They're not gonna one day start slithering like a snake or meowing like a cat. So your body is ultimately always wants to resist any type of pain, any type of change, any type of transformation. And the gift of being born in this human avatar is that you have the ability to rise above any and all things. Any and all. Let me double back, guys. Any and all things. There's no limitations to what you can rise past and what you can change into. You could choose today to say, I'm going to go to school for this, or I'm going to train this, or I'm going to learn this. I'm going to become more financially more financially literate, or I'm going to take better care of my health, or I'm going to research what herbs can help me with my depression, or I'm going to research how I could fight off depression, or I'm going to see how I could take care of my anxiety and what herbs help with anxiety and what breathing techniques that I could do on a religious basis or regular basis to take care of my anxiety, how I could better manage my stress or my good days, how am I preparing myself for my bad days, because the pain will come. Oh yes, the pain will come. Let's say you don't take care of your body. Eventually you're gonna get sick, right? Say you don't take care of your mind. You don't learn, you don't program yourself. You're not saying affirmations. You're not meditating. You don't do any mantra work. You don't read, right? You don't study. All you do is go to work or go to school, come home, and that's it. Take care of the kids, and that's it. That's your life. Turn up on the weekends, watch Netflix on the weekends and chill, party, turn up all the time, play video games, and that's it, right? How do you expect to grow? You can't. How do you expect to change? You're going to make yourself mentally sick by not taking care of your own mind, because the world out here is designed to poison you. We talk about the Matrix all the time, but how many people who think they're not in the Matrix are really stuck in the Matrix or part of the Matrix? You're seeing people like Logan Paul and Andrew Tate and these people that are clearly part of the Matrix talk about the Matrix as if they are somehow excluded. A lot of people out here are deluded into not thinking they're part of a Matrix, but every single news story out there or celebrity breakup, there's some commentary for it. Even if you look at these celebrity breakups, right? And what's happening with Jenny Ma and Jeezy, Tiana Taylor, and Iman Shumpert. These breakups are happening in Virgo season. Virgo season, sign of Virgo deals with wheat, right? It also deals with farming, because before we had computers, electricity, irrigation, and running water, and indoor bathrooms, we had at one point had to rely on farming, and we still do. But most modern people go to the store, to the grocery store. But farming, this was the time where you would store your wheat and your food for the winter, right? And Virgo's the sign of the Virgin, because of course you wanted to store it in a place where you could eat it in the winter, make sure it's safe, right? So you want to make sure the food is pure, and you want to make sure that you cultivate it properly, and that you always have something to plant for the spring. So when you see these celebrity breakups, you don't look at them as like the people, you look at why they're happening back to back. And this is for you to look at what type of pain that you've been avoiding in being real with yourself. What type of illusion are you trying to cast in your relationships? The relationships that you have now that you put on social media, the relationships that you have with other people, the relationship that you have with your own life, right? Iman and Jeezy and them, they had the best relationship couple pictures, right? The best relationship couple pictures. Looked happy, always together, right? Great, getting a lot of likes, hashtag goals. and they broke up, right? Are you tending to your own garden? Are you cultivating yourself? Same way you cultivate a garden. Or are you under the spell of illusions, of celebrity illusion and things like that? Because you think that once you get a celebrity, or once you get somebody with a lot of money, or once you get the most beautiful woman, right, then everything's gonna be all good. And that's not the way that life works. It's not the way that life works. It's not the way that it should work, because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. If you change nothing, nothing changes. And a lot of y'all out there, Spirit's telling me to tell y'all, y'all are avoiding difficulty. Y'all are avoiding life difficulty. Y'all are avoiding facing the fire. Y'all are avoiding embracing change, right? A book like How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? Things that make you better able to deal with people. Are you treating people the way that you want to be treated? Are you doing something basic like that, right? Before you light the candles and take the bath, right? Are you a light when you walk into a room? Are you a beacon of light, or do you bring the room down with your criticism and your judgment and your negative energy, right? See, people think that you could do all this nefarious magic, bind people, hex people all crazy for nothing, and these things don't affect everything, including you. But you have to realize that everything goes in a circle, everything goes in a cipher. And if you don't, and another thing, if you don't do the work on yourself, then eventually life's gonna do its work on you. You're gonna continue suffering and suffering and suffering until you get off your ass and take advantage of the gift of life. So don't let life hit you, right? Train so that you could be ready. You don't have to get ready, you could be ready. That's the goal, to be ready. So you don't have to get ready. And that's why it's a lifestyle. It's a day-to-day process that you have to do things. It's a day-to-day process that you have to challenge yourself. Another thing I've been doing lately is listening to morning motivation videos, right? Those morning motivation videos with like Les Browns and Tony Robbins and things like that. Yeah, they ain't speaking necessarily about metaphysics, but it's all about the energy and the vibe. It's all about the mindset that you start with in the morning, right? And this is after I meditate or whatever, right? Then I'll put that on. But if I don't meditate, or I wake up and not enough time, I know I can listen to that and still have my mindset set up, and it will remind me to program my day, to be grateful, right? To visualize, to feel, and to implement my own conjure up that aspect of nature, which is joy, which is happiness, which is success, which is pride, which is self-love, and also love for those that I cherish, my tribe, right? But in order to do that, I got to put in that work, and that work is not easy. Anybody promise you an easy journey, they're lying to you. Watch any movie, any hero's journey, any superhero movie is plagued with ups and downs. It's plagued with challenges. It's plagued with villains and heroes, but there's always assistance. There's always some miracle that happens. There's always some form of serendipity. And if you are sincere about really being a high-level magical being, where your electromagnetic field, aka your aura, allows you to manifest anything you want in life, anything that you want, right? It'll come to you. And the more that you overcome limitations, the more that you overcome challenges, the more that you're willing to face your pain, the more that you're willing to face your trauma, like doing the shadow work, healing, going back and reframing energetically some of these traumas that have happened to you, then you're going to be stuck in the matrix, and you will think that you're not in the matrix. But remember, one of the things that the oracle said was that in the matrix, there's programs running programs. So they got programs to control spiritual people. They got programs to control pro-black people, pro-white people, Republicans, Democrats, vegans, non-vegans, the ratchets, the in-betweens, the square, the consummate consumer, right? The alcoholic, the drug addict. They know how to trigger all these things. And if you are not able to cope and think for yourself, which is what the programming does, which is what the repetition does, which is what spirituality is supposed to do, put you in a state of mind and put you, more importantly, in a state of breath. That's the key, to tap into that vagus nerve and to be in your parasympathetic nervous system and to always be at peace no matter what's happening around you, and know that things will be okay, but be willing to also know that you're going to have to war in order to get peace, that nothing's going to come to you without you putting in that work. So don't avoid pain in your life. Embrace it. You must have, life is yin and yang. Embrace it and move towards your dreams, move towards your goals, and move towards your magic. And the more that you tap in, the more you will see coincidences in your life, which are breadcrumbs that you are in tune with your destiny. And the gifts will keep coming. With that being said, peace, power, and prosperity. Rob Blackstone. One love. Like, share, subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comments. Am I wrong? Is pain avoidable? Or is it unavoidable, but people just don't want to face it? Peace.